I've been trading the forex markets for many years. However, throughout my journey, I thought that it was all about complexion. So if your strategy is complex, you're going to make more money from it. However, that's far from the truth. The best traders I know trade simple support and resistance, simple ICT methods, and they make a lot of money from it. So in this video, I'm going to teach you the most simple ICT strategy which you have never seen on YouTube before, which will make you a lot of money in these markets like it has done for me. The strategy, I'm going to completely reveal it. Our YouTube channel has actually blown to 150 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. So here's a little treat. I'm going to show you an incredible strategy which has up to a 70% win rate, 1 to 3 RR. That's realistic results, and it can make you a lot of money. So make sure you watch this video to the end, because this is the new silver bullet. However, I like to call this the 1 to 3 method. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So the first thing we have to know is you have to know the trading pairs you're going to trade this strategy on. So we're going to trade this on these 4 trading pairs, especially GBPUSD and EURUSD. These two are my favorite. GBPUSD, EURUSD, just because they're forex pairs. Again, I've tested it on NAS 100 and SPX 500. It actually does work on them too also. So the next thing we have to know is our trading times we're going to trade this on. So we're going to trade this at these trading times right over here. So just at Killzone times, really and truly, that's the times that you're going to trade it at. So 3:30 a.m. all the way to 5:30 a.m., which is the London Killzone time, in New York time of course, and 8:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m., which is New York Killzone time. Very basic, very easy. The next thing we have to do is we have to know the time frames that you're going to trade the strategy on. This is a mechanical strategy, so we're not going to go on the 100-minute or the 1 hour or anything like random. No, we're only going to use 2 time frames, which is a 5-minute time frame and the 1-minute time frame. And this combined with the Killzone times makes it an unbeatable ICT trading strategy. So the final thing we have to do is we have to actually talk about the step-by-step routine you're going to use for this strategy right over here. So again, you're going to trade it from 8:30 all the way to 10:30 New York time, as I did say before. First off, before our trading time, you're going to let market do whatever it wants. If it wants to go up, it goes up. If it wants to go down, it goes down. Leave it alone. And then you're going to wait till our trading time forms. So right over here, as you can see, we're going to wait for our trading time to form. And then, yeah, we're going to start looking for our entry. So what we have to wait for is the 1, 2, 3 pattern, as I did talk about before. And here are some of the rules which I wanted to mention right over here. And you're just going to wait for that 1 to 3 pattern. Number 1 is identify the 1 to 3 pattern on the 5-minute time frame. So what the 1 to 3 pattern is it's something like this. So for example, let's just say market moves like this, and then price taps off that 1, 2, and then we enter off number 3. So for example, price taps off one order block right over here, 1, 2, and then we enter off number 3. However, we don't just enter off it straight away. What we have to wait for is we have to wait for a specific set of rules in order to actually get into our trade. So for example, number 1 was right over here, price tapped off that order block. Number 2 right over here, and then number 3 has to tap off the order block in our trading time. So number 3 right over here, okay? We don't simply just enter from that. And no, you might say, well, this is just trendline liquidity, that's what you're entering from. Well, it doesn't have to be trendline liquidity. Most of the time market does this trendline liquidity, and combining that with this SMC ICT concept will make your win rate so much higher. So you're going to wait for the 1, 2, 3. You're going to wait for price to tap off this order block right over here. As soon as it does this, what you're going to wait for is a specific pattern. You can wait for a market structure shift with displacement, enter from the extreme FVG, or what you can do is you can wait for a bearish engulfment candle or bullish engulfment candle. As soon as you do this, enter your trade. Stop loss, it can be above this 5-minute high, or it can be of the high of the market structure shift with displacement, depending on your risk type, what type of risk you like. And then where your take profit's going to be is literally just the opposite side liquidity. It's very easy, very nice. And once I show you the chart examples, that's when you'll fully understand it. So make sure you watch the 2 chart examples which I'm going to show you in this video, because they will fully help you understand the strategy. So the first trade I want to show you is this one right over here. But before carrying on, if you want your Profit Farm Challenge pass fee guaranteed in under 30 days, or you get your money back and what you paid for the Fund Challenge, and an extra $100 for us wasting your time, please do check the link in the description below. People gamble their funded challenge accounts, but if you join us, it's a 100% guaranteed pass. You can get funded up to 200k in no time at all, and we can manage the account for you after passing. And if we manage it for you, we'll make consistent gains. We take a little percent of the gains we make for you, and then you make money from it consistently. Okay, so that's that. So let me show you the first chart example. This is a very easy one, so make sure you watch this one and the next one to the end. So 3:30 New York time, which is the London Killzone time, all the way to 5:30, which is just a 2-hour time period. And this 2-hour time period is going to make you more than someone working a full-time job. So as soon as price touches our trading time, okay, has there been a pattern forming? Okay, as you can see, price tapped off this order block right over here, this green candle, price tapped off it. That's number 1, right? That's our first reaction. That's our first order block. It got respected. So now we're waiting for number 2. And what happened right here, it doesn't have to be clean order blocks. Price taps off number 2. So as you can see, this green candle is another order block. Now price taps off number 2 right over there. And now we're waiting for one more to form. And there you go, a new order block formed right over here. And we're going to use this as number 3. So now what we do is go down to the 1 minute time frame. If you can refine it, that would be better. And as you can see, we can. There's this FVG region right over here with this order block. Because if you just get that big 5-minute zone, then yeah, price can tap off anywhere from it. You might get falsed out with the market structure shift. So anyway, let's wait for that to be tapped into. There you go. Now we wait for a market structure shift with displacement. Be patient, let market do what it wants. The most recent low, you can say it was right over here, or you could say it was this fractal low right over here. Now let's wait for that to be taken out. There you go, they both got taken out. Now where's extreme FVG? Okay, extreme FVG is right over here. Now this is where my entry is going to be, and then my stop loss can be above the 5-minute high, which is all the way over here, which is pretty big, because as I did show you, 1, 2, 3 pattern above this high, which is really big actually. So where I would instead have my stop loss at is above this high, and then where I would have my take profit at is literally, you can have it just on the low right over there, or 1 to 1 or 1 to 2 RR. You don't have to always go for the moonshots. Let me explain that to you properly, because some people think you have to get 1 to 10 to 1 to 15s. No, 1 to 2 RR with this amount of win rate is going to make you a lot of money in these markets. People just don't want to know that, because they think that, yeah, there's a holy grail out there. No, there isn't. I just got to break that to you. And yeah, this strategy right here is, I think, as close as you'll get to a holy grail. So anyway, let's go on the second example. And again, if you want to learn 2 better strategies than this, join my mentorship below. It's $35 lifetime. You don't have to pay again. That's literally $1 a day. $1 a day for an entire month, and then you get access for my lifetime mentorship. The reason why it's so cheap is because I want to help as much people out as possible. These traders trying to charge you thousands or even hundreds of dollars just because they want to make money from the mentorship is criminal. I want to actually teach people. I'm not making a lot of money from it at all. I make a lot of money from the trading. This is my full-time income. So if you want to join, $34.99 lifetime, and you will learn so many strategies. It comes with maximum value, so much more than $34.99, and it will surely make you a profitable trader. So the next example I want to show you is right over here. We do the same exact thing. We don't change what we do. We follow the exact strategy which I told you, and you're going to make money from it. So now let's wait for our trading time to form, which is 8:30. So there you go. Price touched our trading time, and now it reacted from this order block once, right? It also has an opposite side 1, 2, 3 pattern. However, the reason why I wouldn't enter from this opposite side 1 is because it has number 1 right over here, number 2 right over here, and number 3 right over here. So I wouldn't enter from this because that's number 4. That just shows that the win rate's not going to be high enough, because if it holds for too long, that means that the liquidity is getting holding on to for too long. It's going to most likely get taken out this time. So what I would do is I would wait for a fresh one to form. So for example, price taps off this order block right over here. We can count that as number 1. And now there you go, a new order block formed right over here, this red candle. Now let's wait for price tap off that. There you go, price taps off it. Now that's number 2. Now we're going to wait for a new order block to form. As you can see, a new order block, you could say, has formed right over here. This red candle, you could say, there you go, price taps off it. Now let's go down to the 1 minute time frame. Let's wait for that market structure shift with displacement. There you go. This is the most recent high, market structure shift with displacement of that. The extreme FVG resting right over here. As I did say, my stop loss is going to be below the low. However, I would almost always recommend it being below this 5-minute low right over here. However, if it's too big, don't have your stop loss right there. But for this case right over here, your entry is going to be right over there. Stop loss, if it's below this low and below this low, there's really and truly no difference. So I'll just have it below that low right over there. It's way better. It's more safe. And again, sometimes it can't touch. So anyway, where I would target for this trade is opposite side liquidity, 1 to 2.7 RR. That's completely fine. And as you can see, taps in to take profit just like that. This is an incredible strategy. So easy and so profitable. So again, if you do want to join my mentorship, it's $34.99 lifetime. Do not miss out on that offer. Or if you miss out, you're going to have to pay $75 a month, which I did have it at before. So $34.99 lifetime. That's it. If you want your Profit Challenge Pass, link in the description below. That's it from me. I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good day.